Okay. Okay, I believe that's probably the tendon, part of the tendon, and this is going to be different biology of tissue on top of the tendon, that stuff there. That's going to be more like muscle, I would believe. I see some taphany in there. So anyway, that's going to be totally sitting on top of that. All right, I got to get getting. Okay, what I'm in here is, I believe we got tendon here. Tendon material. I got another tendon ball here. And you notice some other videos, the sand is real blonde. Over there where I just came from with those tendons, it's real dark. It's not the blonde because we're getting away from the SiO2, we're getting away from the upper tissues, like your skin. That's what that would be, the blonde sand. And we're getting into darker, which means this stuff's being eroded. This here is another tendon ball. There's a lot of them, they're in here buried. But you know, this is what I was getting into. As they break up, these chunks come off, they turn into stones and they get wore down, and we don't even realize what we're walking on. This here's another tendon ball, and see, it's into, but this is more like kaolin clay here, which would be your tissue. So this is embedded into the, there's a coming off here, strap. But you notice, like I got down at Cape Arago, you don't find those thousands of layers of tissue because I'm in a different part of the body down there than I am here. Okay, I'm not finding lots of interstitium either because I'm further down in the creature. But this is a tendon ball. See, geology has really led us down a path that's not true. I understand why they did it and everything, but it's not what's going on. It's all biological. We are living on carcasses of creatures that are basically rotted, and then they're turned to stone, molecularly turned to stone. The molecules have changed, just like on a carcass or an animal when it dies. Everything changes. Things become liquids and fluids, and the muscle goes away a lot, you know. You got these two here. Tide's not out far enough to me to get on them, but you can see how they're all busted open, see? And they just look like normal rocks if they were all to fall apart and you'd pick one up off the ground. You don't even realize what we're walking on. None of us do. That's another tendon ball there. Every human being that lives on this planet is living on a creature. No matter where you live, you're living on a creature. Another one here, part of one here. Okay, but I've never been past here, so I'm headed this way today. And we're gonna take a look at some of this stuff. I do believe that's where a tendon ball would have been sitting, right there. What are you doing, dog? Yes, sir. This is not muscle. Another tendon ball, like the one I showed you way back over there. This one's all busted open. Look at this. This is another tendon ball here. What's left of it. But there's one. This is a tendon ball right here. Same as that over there. See how it's fallen? This one's all deteriorated. But that's what they're like inside. Whoa, man, look at that. They're shoring up somebody's wall so it don't fall over. But that's spendy. Somebody's got some money. sitting there crawling around on a tendon. These, oh man, it's killing me. Okay. Those could be interstitium falling down inside the tissue. I don't know. That red up in there, that's when we're starting to get into that old red sandstone, which is blood. More tendon balls out there. Whoa. Okay, we're coming to a change, a biological change here. I believe those might be interstitium balls up in there, as small as they are. Those lines running down through there. If they were oh yeah. See, things here on the coast, because all the salt air and everything, the marine air and the salt water, they preserve totally different than they do even a half mile, quarter mile inland. It would preserve, look totally different than what you're seeing now. It would look nothing like this. All right. New territory. Look at that layer. What my channel is all about is trying to bring you different eyes to look at things biologically, because that is what they are. They are. This is not from billions of years of rocks morphing and evolving and turning into what we see now. So we're gonna get down off here and we're gonna have a gander. Okay, I was just up on there. Look at the type change. Look at this. Go from that, bam, right into this. This is all biological. And most all of it's gone. I mean, this all used to be filled in here. It's all ripped apart. That's why we have the beaches, what we do and everything. Now we're getting into, this is more, see that, look at that pattern. Now I don't know if we're getting into a membrane here, because that's kind of what they look like from the side. But interstitium looks like this inside. The balls look like that too. Or we're getting in some kind of a fabric, some kind of a matting right here, and then another layer. That's like kale and clay, so we're in tissue here. This is like a clay. So we got this, and then we got that on top of it. This is some kind of a, I seen this down there at Cape Arago too, where the hair follicles are. This stuff like this. I'm not sure what that is right there. It's either a tissue layer of some kind. Boy, look at the red in there. Old red sandstone. You know, I keep forgetting, you know, you get that membrane I got down there, it's 5-6 feet thick, and so this stuff, you know, is actually not as thick as we would think it would be. Okay, I'm coming to the end of it now. About as far as I can go. This head wall, I can't get out around it, tide's too high. I was hoping to find more tendon balls. Look at this type change over here. Getting into a different part of the creature. Some kind of biology where it all falls apart, but it's also eroded. I can't even really tell. Boy, look at this. There's that taphany that separates all the pieces. In biology, even in our bodies. And then it's surrounded by a membrane, collagen bundles. Our bodies are pretty much almost 100% collagen. Collagens and keratins to some degree. Boy, holy cow. I wish it was in its natural state. Well, not really, it'd probably eat me, but look at this. That's that taphany. Some of this is blood. This is, looks like vein blood mixed in with some kind of tissue. Tendon. The lens might be getting dirty here. There we go. Alright, that's as far as I can go, so I'm gonna head on back. There's a place down by the membrane I've never been north, and I wanted to walk today and see what I can find. This is pretty cool. They're shoring up this guy's property so it doesn't wash away, and they're drilling this tendon and anchoring to it. They don't even realize what they're doing. It's hilarious. Sorry, I find it funny. All those holes are drilling in it. A tendon. And then putting rebar in it. And all that concrete. All right. Okay, I'm not positive, but it looks to me like those are tendon balls. These are tendon balls in this. See them? Exact same thing, but only smaller than the ones I've been showing you. These are smaller ones, but that's what those are. See that strap coming off there? That's a tendon ball. Tendon balls in this mat through here. See that? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what those are. Hot diggity dog. Got stock coming off of this one possibly. Yeah, I believe that's what those are. I mean, there's different types of them, different types of the way they anchor the muscle to the tendons. I mean, all different in our bodies. They're not all identical the same, every one of them. Okay, that's why they look different. They look different than the ones around the corner. But those are tendon balls. Huh. I don't think it's interstitching. They're not normally formed like that. They're more solid with a core center in them. I'll show you when I go to Cape Arago what they're like in the center. Okay, I believe that is what those are. Then I got the giant ones over here. And well, there's part of a tendon ball here. Here's a massive one, like I showed you earlier on the way up. But that's tendon balls. Okay.